What's up, everybody? Welcome to another review here on CCV. So you're probably wondering, what is Chad driving today, right? Well, today we are sitting inside of a 2017 Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport. Good looking truck. I'll tell you right now, Toyota's got a nice looking truck to it. I tell you, they are really nice trucks. With all that being said though, we're gonna get out of this beautiful truck here in just a minute as we cruise through this neat little area here in North Charleston called Midsize, and we are going to hop out and let you see it. And I'm going to show you why so many people love driving Toyota Tacomas. So anyways, stay with us. And before we actually do hop out, let me show you this quick clip of how strong this V6 engine is under the hood of a Tacoma. Watch this. It's not every day you see a Toyota hauling a Hummer. I mean, that is something else, boy. Look at that. Wow. We don't play around, folks. I'm telling you, Toyota trucks. A Toyota hauling a Hummer. And let me tell you, that ain't any type of Hummer over there, folks. That's the real deal, baby. What'd you think of that? I mean, wasn't that cool? I tell you, Tacomas are pretty tough. I mean, they really are. They tough trucks. They might not be the biggest trucks out there on the roads. Oh, hey, there's another one right there. Look at that. I mean, Tacomas are everywhere. Everywhere. When you live down south, you're going to find a Toyota Tacoma zipping all around town, Anyways, that's what people love about them. They're just cool trucks. They're reliable. They last a long time. And one thing is for sure, and you're going to notice this if you're out there shopping for one, even a used one, you're going to see to yourself that, man, Toyota Tacomas are not cheap, right? They got some pretty hefty price tags on them. But that's how good they are. That's showing you how good of a truck it is. If it's not cheap, it's probably a reason why behind that. The other thing that's good about that, though, in the long run, is the resale value. If you ever get in an accident, you definitely probably gonna get a check back to you. You're gonna make a little money off of it if you get in an accident, God forbid. But again, you're buying something that to me, every vehicle depreciates in value, but Tacomas and Jeep Wranglers and lots of other cars out there hold their value a little stronger than others, and that's a good thing for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at one. So again, this one's a 2017, and currently right now at our store, we have a few Tacomas available. But this one here is the newest of the bunch. Now, some of the things that I like about this particular one, first off, I like the sportiness of it. It's a TRD Sport, so it's sporty. Now, my kids hate it when I use the word sporty. If we're in the mall or something, I'll go, hey, man, son, that looks sporty on you. Boy, oh boy. When I say sporty, my kids go, up, I'm not wearing that. You know what I mean? But anyways, maybe that's the 40-year-old, guy tone coming out of me, Hey, that's sporty looking. But anyways, Toyota uses the word sport right on the back there, and many other cars do too. Anyways, let's don't get off subject here, but it is sporty for sure. And one thing that's sporty about it is this black grille on the front gives it that aggressive look, makes it stand out a little more. Now, I like how Toyota puts a little bit of gray right in here. Red would look good in Toyota as well, because red's one of those Toyota colors, but I like all that going on. Then you got your hood scoop up here, which is probably functional, I'm sure it is. And you got these nice looking headlights, and also they got these LEDs right in there, the daytime running lights that look good, and then those fogs down in the bottom bumper. For it to be all stock OEM, Toyota gives you a nice beefy looking truck right off the rip here. But again, that's that TRD package coming through. Anyways, now you put a lift kit on here with some 18s, with 35s, and a little bit of a rough country lift. My goodness, you just turned your truck into a really good looking truck. But not everybody's all into the lift kits and all the wheels and tires and stuff. But it looks good, really, reality-wise, just like it is right now. I love these little pebbles on the ground. I tell you, it gives it a nice look with these Toyo open country tires. Those are a 265 series tire wrapped onto a 17-inch Toyota wheel. Nice looking wheel, by the way. Got the machine face in silver with that kind of dark gray right there as well. Now, it does have the mud flaps and the running boards on the bottom. Some folks like to take the running rails off, but I will tell you, those will come in handy every once in a while if you need to step down. It doesn't sit too high off the ground, but again, these can come in handy to get in and out, or, listen here, or if you need to open the door up, and let's say you got some roof racks up there, or one of those cool little, you know, bar setups or whatever you want to call it, you can have somewhere to step at, grab here, and then you can strap things down up on top of the roof. Now you got up here. If you didn't have those, you'd be stepping right in here. It might get a little dirty, which I know some of y'all don't care if it gets a little dirty. It's a truck, right? Pretty solid truck. Got the tinted windows, looks good. I like the LED lights in here. The 17 model looks good. One little blemish on it, boom, right there. Not a big deal, a little touch-up paint. Luckily, it did not ding it. It just scratched it, whatever happened there. Back doors look good. If you're gonna get a Tacoma, I suggest getting a 4-door, you know, because it's nice to have this extra space in the back to get the kids in if you got kids, or just to have some friends, or just have some extra room. Again, it is nice to have the extra space in the back. So good stuff there. 4-door looks good too, it really does. You know, older Tacoma trucks, I think they look better in the extended cab version. Anyways, moving right along, I think the TRD Sport though, appearance-wise, may add on these little bigger flares right here on the sides, kind of widen it up a little bit. Taillights look good, also coming factory right there with your tow package. Backup camera right here. And I like how that drops down kind of slow, so it's not like boom and waking up mom, dad, wife, the kids, the baby. You know what I'm saying? I think you get what I'm saying there. So this isn't slammed down real hard like it would maybe on a Chevy or a Ford. Now, newer Chevy Fords, I ain't lying, they got the same thing. They go down kind of soft as well. Now, Toyota does give you this right here, that little outlet right down there so you can plug stuff in, okay? And you got these cool little tie-down setups and a back window that opens and closes. It would be nice to have some LED lighting in the rear, but you can cut that on and it shines in here at nighttime. Not super bright, but enough to get the job done if you need to grab a tool or something like that. The passenger side looks pretty good. And I mean, in reality, it's a nice looking truck. It really is. Now, like I talked about earlier, the price of a Tacoma is kind of pricey at points, right? And we'll talk about that in a moment, how much this 2017 is going to cost you with 89,000 miles on it. Not 150,000 miles, 89,000. So we're under 100K, which is good on financing. Back seats look nice. I also like, let me switch out of that widescreen mode. Got a little better lighting in low light situations here with these iPhones. Cool looking pattern in the seats, right? Now, you don't have an armrest. Whoop-de-doo, right? An armrest is nice to have, but you don't have one on this one. You do have the rubber mats. You do have cup holders here, okay? Usually they would be in the armrest, so they're putting them right there. But in the back of a Tacoma, check this out, you can fold those down. They got some hard plastic there. And usually there is some storage in here. A little hard to see right now, but there is storage in there. Now some of these, and we're still looking, you can open that. Yeah, look at that. You even got a little storage in here. Now some of the tools and things like that for the jack are on the other side, but this side, this is all storage right down in there. So again, I think Toyota does a nice job as far as the fit and finish is concerned on their pickup trucks. There's the dash, steering wheel, got a nice big screen up there, and the lighting looks really good. I love filming it this time of day because you really get to see the illumination of the lights in the vehicle. Oh, check that out. Open the back door up, and there's those lights. Okay? All right. We're about done with the video, but we're going to hop in, and we're going to drive down the road. But before we do, let's go ahead and have a look around a little bit. Just kind of looking at things. You know, it might be your first time really taking a walk around video on YouTube of a Tacoma. And if it is your first time doing this on my channel, thank you so much. I hope you appreciate, you know, what I do. And I hope it's helpful to you if you're looking at buying a pre-owned Tacoma. All right, so right in here, look at that. You got a on or off button for the light, okay? See, earlier I had it right in the middle, so it cuts on when the door opens. But there's that. Let's go take a look at it real quick. All right, so yeah, you could buy yourself some type of LED light setup and do all that if you want to. They make so much aftermarket stuff for trucks. This is the control for the back window. And steering wheel, you got your audio functions, Bluetooth and all that. And for the most part, pretty basic. Legroom's good. I mean, let's go ahead and go widescreen with it. I'm 6 foot, not too bad. And headroom's fine. I got plenty of space up top. What do we have up top? You got sunglass holder, and then you got lights in the vanity. And do you got them on driver's side? Of course you do. And then in the rear view mirror, you do have your compass right there telling you what direction you're going. So that's not too bad. Traction control off is actually right up top right here. The heater's nice and warm. Does it have a backup camera? Of course it does. There's what it looks like. It's got the guidelines as well. That's fine. And then let's see if we can, I got my camera on this tripod thing, so it's making it a little bit more difficult to zoom in, but that's your temperature controls and all that right down there. So that's looking pretty good. And then right here, you'll notice right there, in that little area there is a smartphone charger where you can just stick your phone right there and it charges it from what I'm assuming. So that's kind of neat. So it looks like the Tacoma's got some pretty nice options on it as far as, you know, a pickup truck. All right, let's see if we can cut the seatbelt on here and take her down the road. So far, what do you think, right? Well, again, at the end of the day, it's always comes down to price, you know? I mean, when people call you and say, hey, I'm looking at buying a truck or looking at this and that, what you got available, you know, or I'm gonna drive in from out of town and buy something, they always wanna say, you know, well, it all depends at the end of the day on what the price is gonna be. I want a wheel and deal a little bit, and I'm gonna buy something, but I want a wheel and deal and get a little better deal, okay? You know, and a truck like this, honestly, folks, is going to be just around that $30,000 range, around $29,900 or $30,990. I believe that's what we're asking for this truck, is around 30 grand. So, again, just be prepared, folks. If you're out there shopping for a 2017, 16, 18 model Tacoma, be prepared to spend $25,000 to $35,000. It all depends on how many miles the truck has on it, but I will tell you from experience, even a 2017 model, two-wheel drive with 120,000 miles is probably going to be close to $28,000 to $30,000 at the end of the day. So again, you're going to have to pay to play if you want to buy yourself a Tacoma. And to get them down in that 17, under 20,000 range, you're truly going to have to find you know, a 2012 or older with over 100,000 miles. Unfortunately, that's just the way the cookie crumbles with Tacoma trucks. So a lot of times most people are going to do a finance option on something like this because not everybody's got 30 grand to just throw out cash. You know, that's just the way it is. You know, most people, I'd say probably 95% of the people driving down the road in a truck most likely are financing it because trucks are not cheap. They are expensive. And to go out there and buy you a brand new one, you're looking at spending quite a bit. But that's just the way it is. Thanks for watching the video. Hope it was helpful to you. I know I've talked for a little while, but some of y'all enjoy a little bit longer video than these short 4 to 5 minute clips. You know, you just can't get a whole lot of information into a 5-minute video. I mean, you can, but you got to cram it in quick. I like to spend my time sometimes and really make a video and talk with y'all. And I think that's what some of my subscribers enjoy, is the talking and feeling like you're right here with me riding down the road in a truck. So thanks again. Have a blessed one and happy 2022. Let's get the ball rolling. And hopefully I'll be able to sell one of y'all a vehicle in the near future. If you'd like to shop for a car with me, go to my website, smccharleston.com. It stands for Southern Motor Company. Thanks again, and I look forward to meeting you. We'll see you on the next video.